What is good, everybody? Um, I'll just keep me company while I catch up on some office work while I'm just with a podcast and probably drop a location in the comments where you're watching from. I am in Cape Town, South Africa, and the time is 23:30 on my side, 30 minutes before midnight. I'm having some tea and some creatine because creatine is every day. So I'm not skipping a day. Thank you so much, um, the cool potato, for that encouraging comment. I thank you. Hopefully, you're having a good day wherever you are, and wishing you all the best with everything. The lights. Oh, this lights. Oh, sorry. Yes. Oh, I have a couple of people who are also in Sauta watching. I thank you for watching, and I wonder why you're not sleeping. I'm not sleeping because I have to going to the gym and eating healthy and creating and supplementation. It's not the cheapest thing to do if you have other financial responsibilities. So I am up because I wouldn't mind, you know, supplementing my income so I can be able to eat all the chicken I want and always have protein. Yeah, so that's the main reason why I'm up, and I've sort of gotten used to it. So I got a podcast there going on, and then I'm just busy with emails. Once again, thank you to everyone who's watching. I'm almost, I'm almost there. um, Monetization on YouTube. I am almost there, or I'm just like to monetize on YouTube. Let me pause. Let me pause. Let me pause this one. Monetization on YouTube. It's a sort of a two-step or a two-leg process. So the the one part is 1,000 subscribers. I've already surpassed that, and to my 1,100 subscribers, I thank you. So now the next thing that I need to achieve for monetization is 4,000 watch hours. And so far, I am almost at 1,000 um, watch hours. And according to ChatGPT, for me to get the 4,000 watch hours in the next 90 days is going live regularly. I've been trying to go live at the gym as well, but the challenge with that, sometimes when I go to the gym, I go around peak hour, and I previously posted a video on YouTube, on here, giving I can't recall how many, but it was basically I was giving my cardinal rules to the gym, and one of them is that do not inconvenient other gym members while you're trying to shoot content. So when I go to the gym when it's busy, I cannot go live because some of the members get inconvenient because tripod is on the way. Some of them don't really interested in being seen on the live stream. You know, you know, it's a reasonably smaller gym, so that's why I haven't been going live that much when I'm at the gym because now I'll be going during peak hours, and I also have limited time, so I can't be still. So I'm gonna go live as much as I can when I'm at home, but when I go to the gym off peak hours, I'll definitely go live because I need to get monetized this year. So that would be great. It's one of the things I'm trying to achieve this year, because I'm taking this content creation seriously. Yeah. So let me get continue these emails. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh yes, there's on the poll that I'm running, 67% says no, that they are not from South Africa. And let me know where you're watching from, whoever's watching. Chicken, beef, or vegan? Who are you? Um, I'm chicken every day. Yeah, I'm team chicken. It's my favorite thing to eat. Chicken, um, eggs. Mm, yeah. So let me know. Please choose. I'm listening to a podcast. Um, apologies for the swearing if you guys can hear that. It's young people's podcast, so they're free. Oh, somebody says, hi, Nelson Mandela. I'm definitely in the country um, where Nelson Mandela was born. I'm actually, I think I am location wise, probably less than 2 hours away from the prison where he was held for most of his life. Because I think if I have to drive to the coast, maybe it could be like right now at this before midnight. I think it will be less than 30 minutes. Then I think the boat to Robben Island, excuse me, perhaps it's less than an hour. Yeah, some 2 hours, give or take, from Robben Island. So I could say from I'm guessing from the characters, um, it's either Russia or Ukraine. Could be Ethiopia. I'm not sure. I think those are the only countries that I could think of that use those unique characters. So yes, you got it right there when it comes to Nelson Mandela and my location. Creatine monohydrate, yes or no? For me, it's yes, every day. So basically, I'm using this is a new thing that I not really discovered. I'm sure I've been trying to sort of improve the way I search for sort of income opportunities using AI. So what I'm doing right now is that I've opened LinkedIn and then went to the option where you can select what kind of jobs you want to apply for. I've already chosen as per my profession, but I can also select, easy apply. Easy apply, it's where you can just, it's a quick apply. So now what I do is that I just copy and paste the job spec to chat and then let chat sort of jiggy my CV to be in line with that, and then I send it off. Um, Focusing more on quantity, so numbers. So hopefully I can find something I can do remotely on top of my normal um, day job. So that's what I'm up to right now. Yeah. Somebody said yes. 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 On that, currently I do qualify as natural. Those who don't understand what natural is in this context, yeah, in bodybuilding or gym going culture and all of that. If you've used steroids before, then you are not natural. Or if you're currently using steroids, then you're not natural. So currently, I haven't used in some time because I'm a bodybuilder. So when I was preparing for sure, I've definitely used, but currently I am natural. So correct, yes, I am natural. Okay, on um, that poll, um, or Milda, thank you so much for showing some love. Thank you so much for watching. On that poll, the one I just put up, for me, my favorite is test, because test it's the foundation of any stack that any person can be interested in, and it's if you're over the age of 35, majority of the individuals anyways, you know test feels like it's like a magic potion. You definitely feel it. So that is between those three, that's one that I'll choose. This thing feels fine. Where should I put it there? Let's see. I'm gonna move this phone to over here and let's see. How does it look? Okay. Um, yeah, you can just let me know if you don't like this angle. Uh, I think this way it's even better because now it's also the light is also shining on sort of my workstation. So it also helps me while I'm going through these emails. I don't know. I feel my face is a bit shiny. Oh,
I understand that, and I listen to you guys so much. And as long as you don't mistake that, I think it's just sometimes that you guys look beyond how we are as individuals, and you look beyond how we as individuals will feel. If let me see, will make me feel some type of way, doesn't mean that what I feel is what you're gonna make Charlene feel. Doesn't mean what Charlene feels is gonna make another one's feel type of thing. But I think that the number one thing that you guys need to prioritize is being aware of females' hormones, being aware of females' emotions, and being in the shoes of someone's consciousness could be true and be okay. Could be like your self fluctuates a little because we do fluctuate. No, I told myself one day because very when my hormones are fluctuating, I also look at who I am. I'll be honest, I'm very self-aware. So there's nothing wrong, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'll not take myself for that, really. So yeah, I'll never because I have a million hormones at once, and it depends on what you're feeling. I guess whether you have the same audacity to say he's only after the nature, whatever. Exactly what he said. Yeah, that's a good yeah. Mm-hmm. Nice. Okay. But what do you mean by that?
Excuse me.
You don't like 30 seconds and stuff? I love working. It's like, yeah, I wish I'd done that. It's not about that. I think it's not about exceeding stuff, but maybe more. And you also want to know, how do you feel like the episode was? That's, yeah. Thanks, thanks. And it happens with every event. Like I felt the same with my event. Keep going. It's a process. Keep growing. This is the first. You want to learn from that.
Excuse
It
me.
takes time thinking, so whatnot. But I think it was good just to clear the head. Yeah. I think it was a good like yeah. It was good. I have no regrets. I think it was good, man. This is a good phase one. This is a good phase one to eliminating. I felt like us playing games and stuff. No, but us playing games would have been so like futile because like there would have been so much unsaid like tension. So you're not just against my day. You see but like you know what I'm saying? So I get why it had to happen. So this is the first segment because now all is shit. All I'm trying to say has been cleared out. It's not even about learning, but we have to do things in phases together. Come in 30 seconds and we have 30 seconds from you, you know. You know, so this is good. This is a good eye opener. People can look past it. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, it's like constantly like it's absolutely not. No, no, wait. I would say I got it like start of the so I don't know what's so this one's for everybody. Right, guys, like wow. Guys, when is that episode? It's like exactly. That's what I'm on. In what sense? Wait, are reposts stable? If you guys can see reposts, yeah. And this is the video, right? Or like, and I'm not sure. So I'm making the same person. I am. No, 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 no. I don't think like that's so crazy. I didn't know you guys could see my repost. I've been trying to do one for me for a long time. Yeah. I'm just saying because membership, guys. I'm not being a that bitch. It's okay. Nobody doing the right thing because bullying, like I'm sitting here putting no, I hear you. No, I'm okay. No, I'm good. Chaz, what do you think? No, shit. I'm good. Really? I didn't really check the person. about people. That's why when you guys say if they use those words to me, don't get this at all.
I don't want to say use. I think that it was that's a bad use of words.
It's just
Dramatic. Also, guys, English take like would say like no, but guys, English take like would like understand like when trying to explain our feelings that that's who I am. Not about who I am. Maybe
para ser
all
fluent,
people
ser
are
fluent.
fluent.
Wow. You know, for me, a biggest red flag is a liar, a manipulator, because I feel like there is a direct disrespect. So this man is sending this call to them. That is my biggest thing. So once I see those things, I just exit friendship.
How do you pick up the manipulator?
It's something you pick up.
How?
For
He has
example,
more automatic. How? Yeah, he has automatic. But how? I want to learn. So that I can take it as a good thing.
for example, that's good. For
He
example,
thinks I'm
a girl
yeah.
wants reassurance by being toxic. Let's see how far you can chase her. Let me cook. You could be honest with me when you tell me you flirt with me, but you're choosing to do it the manipulative, toxic way of wanting me to chase you. What is that signal? When you know
He
it's
got
not
very.
want to chase, you want reassurance.
I'm also confused.
Why didn't you just tell me that you're not feeling reassured?
Like, are you trying to
Not
say,
you. I'm saying girls do that.
that's fine.
Like I can see that you want me to chase you. Yes, yes.
No, but do you hear what I'm saying?
I get they do it all the time. It makes me feel very pissed off.
I can
That's
say,
the
but
manipulative.
my point
But
is,
I see right through you. What you see that female beauty. You understand that this is how women are.
my point. Because we operate through hormones. So what's wrong with wanting
No, I
nutrition?
understand. I understand what you're saying,
What's wrong with
and it's very
okay,
selfish.
and when you're not straight, do you do it? Do you? Or do you come up with excuses every single time? Exactly. You come up with
Because I will give you the. You know, guys, let's not be toxic. Let's be blunt. Let's be blunt. Let's be blunt. No, let's not.
I am.
No, let's not use tricks,
There's
bro.
nothing wrong for you to say except for me to provide. I just want to,
Because I have two guys in a relationship. Let's go on example. You want to reassure me, right? And you do certain things like pushing away, but you want him to chase
I
you.
understand that, but I have never done that unless I'm trying. I've genuinely done that. You know what it is, guys? Guys, I'm not done speaking.
No, yeah.
My hands up. My hands up.
That's what I was saying.
My hands up.
Don't drop me crazy.
I'm not done.
It's like, is she doing this?
Oh,
Or is
my
this
hands
thing
up.
making this?
My hands up. It's not gonna go down.
So this marriage, ultimately, so important.
It's not gonna go down.
Created a toxic conflict. And he came to this point to accept, told, and this is a very smart guy. He was like, dude, I'm trying to be crazy the most. I'm like, what? Is she kidding me? Or she really doesn't see what she's doing? You see what that girl is crying over? And you'll do that so
No,
good.
there's a lot of women that do that so well. But you guys like to stigmatize us and bring us into one group.
What's up, Rose?
You know what, guys? I say come on, you guys like to stigmatize us. I'm like, it was a fight. It was a fight achievement. Trying. Wow. Can I tell you what's in the toxicity that I
I'm talking about traditional. It's a traditional man. You see how strict a person like you is to be handled. And there's a high chance that a person who can manage that personality will never get tired or defeated.
Also, you'll get tired.
I know my guy will. Yeah. I know my guy will.
A normal guy will get tired of what? Someone treats me tired. Like honestly, that's my. I actually said to them, what do you mean tired? Like 360. Me, that's like I don't know. No, I love that. No, I love that. The fact you can
You like to challenge but you someone chase you about someone
Charlie, I see good. No, actually, there's nothing wrong with that. You would. No, obviously, naturally, because you know why? Can I speak why? Why that's Charlie? Can I speak why? Can I speak? Yes. Because you know why? It's a trauma response because my dad is a Sudan. So naturally, the Sudan tradition has been engraved in me. But it doesn't mean that I want to be with a Sudan because of that trauma response. You understand? Like this is where I just no, I've taken it as a lesson because of what my mom did the first time and what the woman that had married her father had gone through. Do you get it? And I believe that like for me, it's not about a tradition. It's about how you treat people. Treatment is the number one thing. Just
so
like
how did you see your homeless as a kid that you jealous
I saw homeless because I didn't want to go to them because I put the big conversation.
guys
No, someone didn't visit everything with Wilson. And I was like, sensitive with my mom, like sensitive with my sister, who is not very far from me. I'm 3 years apart. But I believe in I don't want to say no, older. I'm little. I'm a little baby. But I believe that I don't want to say it, but I believe it now because ignorance is bliss to me right now in this season. You see this new virus that's going on. I saw it. I said, so sorry. I got too much shit going on. I get too into it. Like sometimes in the news you can get that way. Then you guys yeah, get so off camera, man. Oh, guys,
this is good
so I
you know those are the crazy things I like or like pushing limits creatively like this is a thing for a great artist do such things intentionally and you believe it's a mistake
yeah,
but that's the whole point and that's the whole point
yeah. Theatrics, guys.
so someone else
I'm a first people. Should I tell you? Yeah. Yeah. You just never see like Jake Cohen. There. Come back and like come back.
which one is that one now
It's my one. I got some guys I'm working on my musician business in the artist is tattoo. So yeah. So I don't know guys, I believe that she's like this wow. No, it's okay because she will never change being like this and you will never change your being like this.
oh
She will I accept to be like this way with others. And you must do that for me. I'm gonna try not me, try you want to try. I'm drama for you. I'm drama for her. Yes.
I understand the connection is going to sound
Wow.
oh
Wow.
oh I think she's not aware of
I actually Charlie for it. So it's fine.
so I think she doesn't really understand she's not aware of what's happening
Okay. Oh, what's happening in
I just wish she is it's a good person she
okay.
is
It's don't know how to love nonchalant people. I know a person who's fake love. Yeah. Nonchalant people fake love. Yeah. And then yeah, listen, and the problem now is when you complain, oh, when I don't do this, you make us feel some type of way. I don't know. Huh?
I like it.
So it's not easy.
How about like you?
It's not about how you treat people, it's about how you treat
Perfect.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
there you
what
go.
I'm saying. I think
Nonchalant
a
is
100%.
nonchalant. And I'm not like you. That's how I am.
But you're not nonchalant to everyone else.
I am.
They know it. I'm someone who you
Yeah.
don't need to take out the videos. Don't, like, can we pick up? You just say accountability. Take accountability for what? Why is your behavior with other women if that's not
That's
nonchalant?
what you find. That's what you find.
Yes, but the music are so manipulative, guys. Guys, have you ever seen? Oh, that's so interesting. I don't
I
know.
promise you, that's what it's about.
Respect
That's how
that.
it is. Yeah. But
Okay, guys.
what happened?
I
What
told
happened?
guys.
What happened?
No, I don't think
Because
it's
they
their
were
fault.
not it.
I understand that.
You're like,
Like,
oh, you
no,
talk to us.
it's not even about that.
Yeah,
It's not even about that.
no,
It's
no,
not even.
and what you guys don't get is through the nonchalant person making us feel comfortable.
No, it's not about that though. I'm telling you.
Because you love me in this in our
It's
face
not
and
about
you
that. And I'm still standing on the fact that it's not about that. As somebody who actually consumes open chats podcast, and I told you guys from the start, then, I did tell you guys from the start. You guys let me finish.
so when you say that I'm not saying you don't finish the sentence, sure.
See, this is exactly what you just previously said.
What is it?
You told me that I have no intellect and that I just ramble about a whole bunch of bullshit. Sometimes I ramble. Fine. Sometimes I ramble, guys. I'm human
But
too.
you don't do it.
Yeah, don't do that. You see? Shut up. But why did you try to do that? Don't do that.
So,
See, now you're making me
no,
upset.
John,
Guys, we are all freaking no. Can I please speak? Where's my camera? Can I please speak to you guys about something? Sometimes in life, Nick, we all speak about different things. Sometimes, no, it's fine. It's all say it again one more time so they can all pay attention. Go right. Oh,
Guys, sometimes in life we don't never. It's this time. I something I'm just making something.
come on, guys.
We all have
Come on, Zizi.
we all have conditions.
I'm gonna bring a holographic cheat next time. No, for real, I'm bringing it. I'm gonna bring a life effective test next time. Because I'm tired of it. I know I have one, and I'm gonna bring it. I'm going to express myself at the same time, and he's coming over. And he's not coming over that very much. He's coming over me, and he's coming over us. He's coming over us. So what I'm saying, I wasn't asking for a large opportunity, and that's what I hate because like as soon as I start to be like, okay, you know what, let me express it in a nice way, you are like coming on like, yeah, where's someone's intellectuality? Intellectual. No, but you don't have to say it like something about that. It's what, but not about that. Child, it's over my mind, and I think it's fine. It's fine. Stop. So, two people that you crazy.
Yeah, all the time. I spend
Maybe I
quite why always trying to do this for
yeah, well, no one debates me. Guys, you guys like drink and just like you to know it takes any minute. It's not a fun opinions. So I just don't like it, guys. I like it. That's all. I've been saying that. Yeah, and that's okay. And that's how I feel. And I'm valid how I feel. You say I can't control you, and that's right. I'm saying I don't like it. You're saying that's how you are. 100%, and that's okay. And I will stop not liking it. So don't expect me to be okay with it because I'll never be.
then what's the point of telling me you don't like me?
And what's the point of you doing it all in that time and then comparing when I react to it? Because that's how I am. I'm gonna react to it. Don't expect me to be different as you. I'm not a nonchalant person. I'm not telling you how to behave, but don't tell me how to react. Because that's how I feel.
But
I
you
am not.
reacted to my behavior.
Yes, and I'm gonna keep reacting to it as long as
But
you
just shut up.
behave.
Allow me, she said. Allow me.
Because I told you how I feel, and I don't want to change the way that I because I'm like that. So you get what I'm saying? Like you don't want me to change you, so don't try and change me. That's the person that I am. When I like someone, I like them. I cannot change it. I cannot change the way that I react to certain things. But then you cannot change the way that you react to everyone that's not even cool. That does last things, last, and that's okay.
I find it unattractive when people can't change.
And why? And I find it unattractive when they can't control exactly. So what about that? That's
What about
okay.
it is what about that is what
So
about that
if I
listen
don't want to,
listen
it's okay.
what about that is in a relationship the person who should bend is the woman, not the guy. If the guy is the one bending, that's something masculating more, and that's a sick behavior. If the lady is the one controlling the relationship, you're not a man.
No, it's not true.
And I'm saying to you, if you cannot change whatever the guy wants,
No, it's not true.
you
It's
have
not
a
you like
problem.
basic bitches because you like girls that literally change to your girls that I love curly waist, don't you turn a curly waist. You like girls that like this feels like and you like that and that's okay. And that's okay. That's okay. I'm not like that.
Actually, I don't think
No,
that's
Thomas, you are literally staring at me in so many different forms and shapes and trying to mask it as me or dating it. But I'm not gonna say um
real big.
we are more. Am I crying? I won't cry. She's not. I'm not.
I think when girls cry, they're trying to manipulate.
Like, and that's okay. And like, you keep saying hate this, and those are all the qualities about me.
They're fun.
And you know what I hate? This episode is gonna make me look so lazy. Always. But so you always trying to pinpoint the things that you don't like. You say, I don't like these qualities about a girl. Am I supposed to change that because you don't like it?
Yes.
Wow. What? So entitled. So
I'm entitled. So what?
What makes you claim you're entitled? This.
That's who I am.
Oh, well, how did you?
And I want someone who will take that. If you can't take that, go and jump.
That's fine, and I also agree. I agree that I will not have a man who does not know how to lead.
I cannot say
I believe. No, I'm so sorry. If I believe
still I say you want to this one.
100%, and that's fine. If I, as a woman, believe that I am okay with having a man who does not know how to lead, that's my opinion. Vice versa, if Charlene feels, not saying that she does, hypothetically speaking, if she feels like she does not want to have a man who is too authoritative or too much of a leader or too much of too much J, she's allowed to have that opinion. And I don't like that you guys take away from women.
No, but you guys
I don't
are
like that
unfair.
you
No,
guys
Sama, you guys are unfair.
so
You guys are
unfair.
unfair.
Why?
If the person is a certain way, that's how they are.
Yes,
That's how
and we are in a certain way.
No,
Don't change us to don't tell me what you want to tell me.
Sama, Shalin, every girl that's watching this, you guys are unfair. If a guy is a certain way, you guys try to get
Us ridiculous.
No,
Us ridiculous.
just like this.
I love the guy. Yes, but you guys are not here. You guys are literally trying to say like, yes. I will listen to.
Don't insult me, Paul. You guys
We're gonna try this next time because this is another episode of Until Azizi makes shot in her bed.
No, what?
Yes,
How is this episode that
sure.
deserves a very obedient working guy? She doesn't know it. She doesn't know it. Listen, she doesn't know it. But the red flag is when she gets a guy like that, she then gets bored because she feels like the guy doesn't challenge her enough. She then doesn't think the guy's going to be enough. She's going to the guy that wants her. You think you want to be a authoritative guy? I'm going to be a authoritative guy. I'm telling you, you'll struggle. And I will struggle you will become very toxic.
But what about
Because you're also very stubborn. You're very stubborn. And you want to take the two of you to find revenge. Yeah, so come on, trouble to fire. Yeah, come on, right.
Excuse me.
Fire. Yeah. She's low-key doing that to you. Low-key.
no, sorry. Let me tell you. She's
No,
speaking. No. She's speaking. Let me tell you. I can understand where she's coming from, okay? Because I know my friend better than you know my friend. It's fine. You can tell me about my friend outside.
with me. It's getting a bit chilly, so I'm gonna put a jacket. Then I'm gonna coat this morning. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me.
Guys, whether you're skinny, whether you're medium, whether it's just quite great to have the audacity to speak on something else's body and you have no idea it's going to happen, you know? And I feel like as somebody who's been very healthy for a very long time in their life, even my dad, I had to show you guys videos of my dad. He's like, this is daddy. Like, ahora. For real, you know? It's just one of those things that unfortunately, but fortunately, I continue with. You know, it's not something surprising to me because my mom went through the same thing, but she wasn't a mental illness.
Excuse me.
It's like I was just hot to death. I was to the gym, I went to sport, I went to all of that stuff. So for me, it was definitely a very dramatic change. But I'm just like, I'm open to the journey of it. And my mom, like, even my mom was way smaller than me when she was my age. And that's why I'm like, you know what? So it's cute. And I tell her the same thing. And I understand where she's coming from because my hips, my body came in way before hers. comments like that. Don't replies like that. You can think it, but keep it to yourself anyway, because mine gets misinterpreted the wrong way. You understand? Some is my friend. I don't want to like don't ask me about people. Don't you must find out. Don't be asking Zama places like are you flexible because now I'm going to find out Zama and you understand it's not nice. Exactly.
Well, thank you guys.
Thanks guys.
Guys, this
It was a good unfiltered. I just had to be yeah for Adrian Broner, the exact moment his psychological armor cracked was broadcast in high definition to millions of people. December 14th, 2013. The opponent, Marcos Maidana. You see, Broner walked into that ring as his normal, cocky, heavily favored, undefeated champion. He expected another routine showcase of his superior athleticism. Instead, he was systematically and brutally dismantled. pushing past the pain. Yeah, time to eat. Iron in my veins, feel the fire ignite. Pushing past the pain, chasing a heavyweight light. Live loud, live loud. Breaking every limit, coming for the crown. Live loud, live loud. Never backing down till I shake the whole damn ground. The thing about traffic jams, guys, there are no traffic jams in the last mile of the race. It's just you and your shadow. In the beginning, everybody's there. But the last yard of life, ain't nobody but you and your shadow. Traffic jams don't exist that far. Because everyone else started giving up. You have to have no fear. You have to have no fear. You have to believe in who you are and what you do. You just go get it. At the end of every day, you look yourself in the mirror and you ask yourself, did I get better today? If the answer is yes, and you do that for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, how much better are you going to be? And that's basketball, that's whether it's football, it doesn't matter. Are you getting better every single day? Mediocrity feels so good. So we love surrounding ourselves with mediocre people that give us the get out jail free card. Whenever life gets hard for us, they tell us it's okay. Don't worry about it. We don't want to surround ourselves with those people out there who are getting the out every day, holding us accountable, making us feel uncomfortable. People who are challenging us at every turn of life. Those people scare us. That's exactly where you need to be in your life. With those people who put you in a world of questioning who you are. 99% of people in the world are convinced that they're incapable of achieving great things, so they aim for the mediocre. If you are insecure, guess what? The rest of the world is too. Do not overestimate the competition and underestimate yourself. You are better than you think. And I'm telling you from the bottom of my soul, it is so easy to beat people today. They are so soft. They have no work ethic. No one can stick with anything. Everyone's distracted. They're on social media. They're counting the notifications because they can't stick with shit. They can't say no. There comes a day where push comes to shove. Where being mediocre, being like average and shit just burns. It sucks so much. You can't deal with it one more day. And you get off your ass. And you create something that's always been there. It's always been inside of you trying to come out. But you've never wanted to unwrap it because it's too much pain and commitment. You were scared you were going to fail. You were scared if you started, you never finish it. You didn't want to tell anyone about it. You knew it was there, but you never wanted to embark on it. Bro, nobody cares what you're going to do. Nobody cares what your plans are, what journey you're going to set out on. Nobody cares what you intend to do. It only matters what you're doing. The only person that's going to give you a pat on the back for having a goal is your mom. How many times have you said, this is it, bro. This is the one. I'm going to do it this time. I really, really mean it this time. You know what happens when you continuously say you're going to do stuff and then fail to do it? Your word loses value. People stop listening. Nobody takes you seriously. And when you have a track record of saying you're going to do certain things and then continuously failing to do them, nobody wants to work with you. You're going to lose opportunities. So shut up. Stop talking. Figure out what you want to do, commit to it, and then actually do it and let the results speak for themselves. Honey, I'm 7 non-Fox years old now. My father died at 7 and a half. I don't want to live in a hole anymore. And I'm going to do something about it. According to all aerodynamic laws, the bumblebee cannot fly because its body weight is not in the right proportion to its wingspan. But ignoring these laws, the bee flies anyway. If you quit, it's really easy to predict your future. But if you don't quit, if you go for it, with no proof, you can't quantify it. Your friends are going to look at you sideways. But you'll have the opportunity to play in the game instead of sitting on the sidelines. And you might fail for a while. And you might have to pay your success tax. And you might have to go through 7 failures, 9 failures, 12 failures. You might be sleepless at night wondering why the heck you're doing it. But on the other side of that, you get to see who you're meant to be, who God designed you to be, and tap into your full potential, and there's nothing better. You can just do things. Just do it anyway. Do it tired. Do it sad. Do it lonely. Do it without a role model. Because if you're waiting for somebody to come along and give you that helping hand, sometimes you're going to be waiting too long. What a privilege to be tired from the work you once begged the universe for. What a privilege to feel overwhelmed by growth you used to dream about. What a privilege to be challenged by a life you created on purpose. And what a privilege to outgrow things you used to settle for. I'm unbeatable. I can't be beat. It's impossible. You condemn me. You can damage me. You're never ever going to beat me. Never say you can't do it. Say I haven't done it yet. I haven't done it yet. And that's true with know what it is. You don't know what it is, but it's there. I have never met anybody who became incredibly successful in any area of their life until they had suffered and sweated and sacrificed and kept their focus and fought through tears and trials and tests. And if you have a dream and you commit to it, it will come to pass. Time to become a man. Walk forward. Peripheral vision. Get it. Own yourself. Walk forward with more courage and start becoming the man you want to be instead of acting like it, putting it off. I truly believe we are all equal as human beings. If we are obsessed with something and we truly pursue our passion with everything we have, regardless of anything else, if you are obsessed, work hard, put in the time, you will succeed. And that is a philosophy that I carry, my coaches carry, and this is hard work. This is an obsession. Nothing can beat hard work. The easiest thing in life is to give up on whatever you're focused on or whatever you're hopeful for. The hardest thing is to continue to keep going, but we have to. You can do two things. You can run and hide, curl up in a ball, and let the world just beat you to death, or you can dig your heels in. You figure out how to, you have to figure out yourself, and then you dig in and you fight. I literally, the day we got back from Mexico, I had a quote installed on my wall. It says, "May God have mercy upon my enemies, because I won't." So let's go. There's people out there that are just working harder than everybody else, and they're gonna keep doing it. Yeah. And that's their grind. You have to be crazy enough to think that it's possible. That's how you do something worthwhile. That's how you beat the odds. You have to believe it's possible. And when you believe something is possible, everything else will figure itself out. Normal people get normal results. Weird people get weird results. You literally can't do what everyone else does and not expect to get what everyone else has. By doing what everyone else does, you guarantee average results. You get up. You don't want to go run, you go run. You don't want to go swim, you go swim. You want to make your bet, you make your bet. Most of the limitations we have do not exist in reality. They exist only in your own mind. And one of the starting points of great achievement is to start questioning those self-limiting beliefs and throw them off and act as if they did not exist. To be successful at anything, the truth is you don't have to be special. You just have to be what most people aren't. Consistent, determined, and willing to work for it. No shortcuts. If you look at all my teammates here tonight, it would be impossible to find better examples of men who embody that work ethic, integrity, purpose, determination, and discipline that it takes to be a champion in life. At the end of every day, you look yourself in the mirror and you ask yourself, did I get better today? If the answer is yes, and you do that for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, how much better are you going to be? Are you getting better every single day? That's the question. Is this going to make me better? No. It goes. Is this going to help my life? No. It goes. Is this going to create a bright future for those around me? No. It goes. And it's simple as that. It's hard when you're young to wake up in the off season at 6 a.m. to go train and work out, knowing that all your friends are sleeping in and eating pancakes. It's hard when you're on your way to practice, weighed down with all your gear, and it's 90 degrees out and all the other kids are at the pool or at the beach, and your body is already completely exhausted from workouts in 2-a-days. It's hard to throw, catch, block, and tackle, and hit kids when they're way bigger and way more developed than you, only to go home that night bruised and battered and strained, but knowing you have to show up again the next day for just the chance to try again. I wanted to run out of that tunnel to prove to everyone that I was somebody. Oh, you are so full of crap. In this lifetime, you don't have to prove nothing to nobody except yourself. And after what you've gone through, if you haven't done that by now, it ain't gonna never happen. Most people's number one fear is public humiliation. I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm not afraid of it. In the end, I don't care whether you love me or you hate me, just as long as I win. Tired don't mean nothing. Tired is only in the mind. Tell yourself you're tired, you won't be tired. I don't get tired. Marcus Aurelius says your only focus should be on getting better at what you're doing.
Focus on what you're doing, get better at what you're doing. Everything else is a complete waste of time.
The humbling reality that I'm not special. And if you want to be good at anything, you have to work really hard. And if you want to be the best in the world at something like I do, I want to build robots better than anybody else in the world. Or whether that's knitting or yodeling, anything. You have to work. But you have to work harder than anyone else in the world. I am unstoppable. I'm unstoppable. I'm unstoppable. I don't care what it is. I'm unstoppable. Nothing will stop me. The greatest of all qualities to guarantee success is the absolute willingness to go at anything and refuse to stop until you achieve it. And you know something? The statistics show that 95% of the goals that you set for yourself, you will achieve if you refuse to quit.
I now see anything is possible and that you can train for anything. There's nothing you can't do. You can't be the best in the world at something, but you can be a lot better than you are at anything you want to put the time into learning, whatever it is. You can do anything.
We think that we're working our ass off, working hard. You know, we've been working out hard in the gym for a month, but we haven't seen any results. So we get off down and we pass. You study for 30 minutes for a test, and you didn't do as well as you thought. What the do you expect? You're not putting in the work. You have to do more. You gotta stop telling yourself that you're doing enough. In life, it's never enough until you feel this overwhelming feeling of shit, man. I'm outworking the crowd. I'm outworking everybody. I'm doing more. It's not until then, once you get there, that's when you know you've done enough. I became obsessed with being the baddest motherfucker that God ever created. Am I that? I don't care. I believe it. And I was trying to tell him, once you become obsessed with something, obsessed, it's okay to be unbalanced for a while. You have to be unbalanced to find every bit of energy and strength that you have to pull it off. Then you get balanced once you become great.
Just don't give up. Just don't give up. The winners continue where the losers stop, even if right now it doesn't make sense. One day, I'm very, very sure, when you start to see the connections and things fall into place, you will maybe also realize that it couldn't have been different, even if it's difficult. But the only thing that I learned from the martial art practices and also from my own life is giving up was just simply not the question. It was simply never an option.
Everybody has a turn back moment. You have a moment where you can go forward or you can give up. But the thing you have to keep in mind before you give up is that if you give up, the guarantee is it will never happen. That's the guarantee of quitting, that it will never happen no way under the sun. The only way the possibility remains that it can happen is if you never give up no matter what.
I don't care how bad you want to quit. I don't care how bad you want to stop. Give up. Turn around. Don't do it. When you start something, you better finish it. You can achieve great things even though you think the only option is to quit. The only option is to give up or stop. You are capable of so much more. So keep getting 1% better every day and never quit. Don't stop.
I get happier about the harder it is because I know that no one else will follow. It's a selection effect. And I think if you can shift from this is hard to no one else will be able to do this, then it flips from being this thing that you're like, oh, poor me, to oh, poor everyone else who's going to have to try.
I want you to fail. I want you to get up and do it again. The same thing in life. It's the same thing here. If you can do this, you can do anything. Anything. Right now, you're 5% away. 5% away from being a champion. There's two things I've learned from these past 7 months. Number one is that hard work pays off. And number two is that dreams come true. And that's what's happening.
The biggest mistake a person can do right now is to give up. You might not reach the best version of yourself in this lifetime, but a better one than you are right now.
There are graveyards full of men who thought they had more time. Action waits for nobody. Progress waits for nobody. It doesn't matter if you're tired. It doesn't matter if you're sore. It doesn't matter if you don't want to do cardio. You do it with the motivation to begin and the discipline to endure. Victory is only a matter of time.
Just be the best version of yourself in anything that you do. You don't have to live anybody else's story. Sometimes people make it seem like you have to have certain prerequisites or a crazy life story in order to be successful in this world. But the truth is, you really don't. It doesn't matter where you come from, what you have or don't have, what you lack, what you have too much of. But all you need to have is faith in God, an undying passion for what you do or what you choose to do in this life, and a relentless drive and the will to do whatever it takes to be successful and whatever you put your mind to. Why would God give you a vision that you couldn't achieve? Literally sit down and ask yourself that for a second. Why would He give you something that you couldn't do anything with? Now, you're probably thinking to yourself that you're struggling, you can't stay consistent, you've been productive, and you can't see the results and what you're actually trying to get. And I want to tell you right now that God is allowing that as well. He's putting that in your life. He's allowing it because that will turn you into the person if you learn from it. If you risk nothing, you become nothing. You are nothing. Because nothing ventured, nothing gained. You're not going to get what you want by never risking what you have. Reality is, the more risk you take, the luckier you get. So people need to learn to take one big risk a day. Every day take a risk and build up that risk muscle, because risk is where success comes. What kind of risk builds men? Risk something that we're all at least hardwired in part to do. I imagine that there's some kind of risk that builds them up and another kind that destroys them. Well, I think constantly trying to be in rooms you don't deserve to be in. Apply to schools you shouldn't get into. Apply to jobs you shouldn't get into or you shouldn't receive. Take a shot at girls that you don't have any. Express friendship with men more impressive than you. Probably the most important thing for a young man is to surround yourself with, at least in the short term, men who you perceive as being higher character and more successful than you. You're only one win away from changing everything in your life. So whatever you do not stop now. Don't stop believing in that wonderful future because it is so close. Just imagine what life is going to be like. It's going to be even better than you could ever have imagined. And anything is possible for you. And the hardest part is over because you started and then continued one step at a time because you're a winner. Never forget that. Times may be hard. That's just a test. It's temporary. And winners like you overcome because winners find a way to make it happen. No matter how long it takes, you will make it happen because you're a superhero with huge mental strength. And because of that, you are unstoppable. It doesn't matter what the obstacles are. You have got what it takes to keep going, to overcome them, and then get the reward of a fantastic future. Some of y'all are motivated by broke. Some of y'all are motivated by just wanting to accomplish the things that you want to accomplish. Other folks are motivated by materialistic things. It's a very simple concept. If you want it, you gotta go get it. Hey, what were you doing for the last 65 hours? I know what I was doing. I was running all up and down the mountains. Getting it in. Doing what I preach about. Every man has two lives. And the second starts when he realizes he has just one. If you're 20s, do all of that. Work day and night. Really do as many things, learn as much as you can, fail as often as possible. What about work-life balance in your 20s? Because that's the time to put in the hard work. Your work-life balance actually comes out later. What if I told you you're only 6 months away from the life you've always dreamed of? The money, the body, the mindset, but only on one condition. You have to show up every day from here on out. Up until now, that's not a price you've been willing to pay. But the reality is, there are graveyards full of men that wish they could be in your spot 6 months to become the man you always knew you could be. Don't wait 10 years. Don't wait 10 minutes. Don't even wait 10 seconds. The time to start is now, 6 months away. See you at the top, Noah. What have you got to lose? Exactly. And that was it. It was like, if everybody who's like at the bottom and feels like they have nothing going for them, reframe that as, I have nothing going for me, which also means that I have nothing to lose by taking action. It makes you a much more dangerous person. And I think that was the flip that I've had repeatedly shown to me in my life that allowed me to take the step that I was afraid to take. Life isn't fair at all. At all. So what are you going to do about it? after that, no one was coming back to help me. No one was a miracle me to